Good morning. Welcome to a full day of Balkan where we are prioritizing whole foods, micros, sleeping well, training hard, and building the physique. Let's get into it, shall we?
For sure. I'm turning regular shit into fine shit. I take a tiz and I turn them to diamonds. Crack it out, Kelly's then gave me anxiety. So much of this shit I know how to design it.
Alright, we got a new morning drink in town. Now usually I would just do adaptogen and colostrum in my homemade cold brew. If you guys seen my last videos, I'll be rocking with the homemade cold brews ever since I got mold toxicity, which, I mean, I don't want to get sued or anything, but I was looking into Starbucks and the quality of their beans, etc. Won't go too deep there. Don't want to give them anything to come after me for. But essentially, the new morning shake, I would gut health, super shake. You could call it immune health, adaptogens as well. So we got everything in here just set you up for a great day. First, adaptogen product, combination of like mushrooms, lion's mane, cordyceps, reishi, also adaptogens in it like rhodiola to help modulate cortisol, and there's some mitochondria stuff in here like PQQ, so getting the mitochondria firing, ready to go. Colostrum, staple, great for gut health, immune health. Creatine, I do 10 grams in this, and then I also do 10 grams intra, so 20 grams a day, reason being, 20 grams you get the brain health benefits as well, and there's no detriment to it, so might as well run up the creatine dose as long as your digestion can handle it. Some people do find they can get bloated, but that's why you split up the dose, 10 grams, and you should have no problem with it. So I'd run up the creatine dose, really no reason not to. Shilajit, just cause Shilajit is great. And then daily greens, a little bit of fiber in here as well, just to kind of cover all the bases, make sure we're good there. Daily greens also good at balancing the body's pH. And then 1 scoop, so 5 grams of glutamine as well. So gut health, brain health, immune health, overall antioxidant support, micronutrients, and then adaptogens, focus, nootropics, etc. So quite the morning shake. Gonna make this up into a shake. I put some decaf coffee in it because I'm trying to pull down the caffeine intake a little bit. So I got some decaf beans, which I also made into a cold brew. Just got these jars off Amazon. You grind the beans up, put the powder in the middle of the jar, and then it kind of seeps into it. Makes it taste pretty damn good. So gonna shake this up, then get into the first work block of the day.
Everyday hustle like William. Yeah. Everyday hustle like William. I'm charging the chicken just for the.
All right, so that's a good first morning work block wrapped up. Now, one thing, kind of that productivity-wise, talk about some productivity tips, productivity hacks that's helped me. Especially, I got school starting tomorrow, so fuck, man, gotta be even more on my shit. So, productivity-wise, to-do list, massive. Write down what I gotta do, and then I just focus on one, ticking off. And I write these the night before, so I know exactly when I'm getting into when I sit down here, first work block, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not wasting time pondering around. I know exactly what task I'm gonna get into first, which is gonna be the hardest task, which today was 2 client check-ins, and then outlining a plan for a new client setup, which I'm super excited for. This guy's a D1 baseball player, so my first time working with an NCAA athlete, which, man, it's pretty fucking awesome, to be honest. So, hella productive morning. Now, also, one thing I learned for productivity-wise is called the Pomodoro technique, which essentially you set a 25-minute timer, and then you do deep work for that 25 minutes, no distractions, and then a 5-minute rest, and then you repeat that cycle. But that 5-minute rest, you're trying to, what's the best way to put this? Trying to calm down the nervous system. So you're trying to focus on a single task. Sometimes I just go on my balcony, I'll bring my shake, and I'll just enjoy, be present, get the sun in the eyes, set the circadian rhythm, all the good stuff. But it's about being present for that 5 minutes. Kind of just, you can do breath work if you wanted to, like a 5-minute breath work. But even cleaning your desk, just focusing on a single task. And then instead of just scrolling your phone for that 5-minute break, because you want to give your mind a rest. So I don't really touch my phone until this, like to respond to any client messages in the morning. I'll do that. But then I put the phone away for this work block, get this done, then go back on the phone afterwards, like meal 1. So yeah, those are some productivity techniques. Hope they help you out. Give them a try. they've been massively helpful for me as well. So yeah, just thought I'd share them. Alright, so a little check-in update. This morning we were 162, so getting there. Slowly but surely, building the physique, building some muscle mass. Now, exciting stuff. Just switched over to a new split 4 times a week because with school and all that. I was training 5 times per week, but with school, as coaching gets busier, I wanted to kind of be able to have more time, and as I'm doing the podcast as well. So 4 times a week, which is still pretty optimal. 4 or 5 times a week is pretty optimal. 4 or 5 meals a day, pretty optimal as well. So the 4 or 5 rule, it's a pretty good rule to stick with. Now also, new gym. So just signed up to Movati, which is a pretty bougie. It's a nice gym. They got a super nice hack, super nice Cybex, some Atlantis machines. So you're gonna see upper today, which definitely looking forward to. First upper day of the training block. And then, yeah, we're going to run it up there at that gym. Super looking forward to that. Also training with my boy at this gym. So we'll have a training partner pretty much all year, depending on how many times he shows up. We'll see. So I got a text from him this morning. It might be an iffy one today. So off to a great start. But, yeah, just making the meal 1, which is 3 eggs, 90 grams of egg whites. Then we also have the cream of rice, which is basically chocolate cake. And then on this, you'll see I'll put blueberries, 130 grams, got the antioxidants in there, polyphenols, all that good stuff, and then some raw honey for some easily digestible carbs pre-workout. Also, forgot to mention, sauerkraut in the middle of the eggs, and then I flip it over and make like a omelet, and then of course Ceylon cinnamon on top, which actually does have a lot of benefits as well in terms of blood sugar regulation. So in terms of the fermented foods, I go like 3, sometimes 4 per day. So I'll go sauerkraut on this meal, maybe kimchi on my next 2, or kefir maybe in my last meal if I do like a yogurt with kefir, with whey, with berries, dark chocolate. It's pretty damn good. So yeah, gonna get this down, then make the pre-intra workout drink, which the intra workout drink does have 60 grams of carbs in it. So if you're wondering throughout this full day of eating, well, full day of bulking, but full day of eating, essentially, why there's not like a crazy amount of carbs is because 60 grams of it does go in the intra-workout, where intra-workout drink, intra-workout carbs, massive for performance, overall recovery as well. So 2K26, I've been seeing that out. I saw it on a billboard the other day, man. I used to play 2K back in the day. Me and my boys would, if you ever played My Park, we played, I got to mascot in 16, 17, and 18. So was quite the grinder on 2K. So it just brought me back. It's crazy how my habits have changed quite dramatically, and I think as you grow, well, I'm also 20 now, so that'd be pretty sad if if I was sitting playing 2K for 24 hours straight, which is what we do right when it come out. To get ahead of everybody, we literally sit on that game for 24 hours straight. It would be fueled by a bowl of cereal, Vector, banana, and then whey mixed in with regular milk, which looking back, I don't know how I functioned, to be honest, but yeah, good old days. So I was thinking about getting 2K26 potentially, but then at the same time, it's like, do I really want to spend the time playing that? Because I know I'm going to be wanting it all day, just thinking about grinding 2K, especially if my boys get it too. So man, I don't know, tough decisions. Let me know in your comments if you've ever ran up 2K.
Yo, all my L's, they call me the V. Aye, yo, she and I fuck my ex, got on sexy, red in the V. No, she'll get in her feelings if I put on some R&B. If I put on that Gen I was broke thinking about Heathrow. When I take a flight, don't post. Got 444 on her, plus 44 on the contact. So many parties missed. Now I can sip my cognac. Can't talk on me, I don't make more than you and I still try to top that. I find it hard to maneuver, I'm on the M-way chasing dough. My heart can't be on my sleeve unless it comes after chrome. She wanna talk about when I'm at home, I'll let you know when I'm back. Better than who? Better than me. Gotta be smoking crack. Aye, yo, all my L's, they call me the V. Aye, yo, she and I fuck my ex, got on sexy, red in the V. No, she'll get in her feelings if I put on some R&B. If I put on that Gen I, yo, I need some brain like Bay, let me see how you thinking. Me, I was sat there broke like you, seeing the clock just ticking. I'm kinda bitch, I be on the low, but they got a lot to say. Me, I don't care about the opinions or the rumors made. I don't wanna hit right now, I'm drained, and I still gotta make this play. And if bro don't feel your vibe, won't be me to ruin your day. Females counting for me, more time don't even know my name. All they know is I'm making pee, and they know I don't.
Alright, for the post-workout meal, we got steak, rice, kimchi, and then some kiwi alongside. Now, the steak, sometimes I'll do it like I did today. I just I sear it, put it in the air fryer for a bit, and then I'll cut it up. Sometimes I'll mess around and do steak bits, where I'll just cut it up in like little kind of cubes and then air fry them. It's pretty good, honestly, with the rice. And sometimes this, instead of rice, it'll be sourdough. Just depends on how I'm feeling. If I made it to the bakery this morning, didn't really have time this morning to go get that, but usually the sourdough does slap with the steak on top, and then I'll do cucumber as well. Then always some type of fruit. So the fruit will either be kiwi or pineapple, just because the amount, it gets a little bit voluminous if you're going to do like berries or especially strawberries or like watermelon or something like that. So post-workout meal, highest carbohydrate meal of the day. This is 100 grams of rice, and then about 25 grams of carbs from the fruit. So yeah, post-workout meal, kind of a hack. Make your post-workout meal the highest meal of the day. Also, another hack, well, I don't know if this is a hack, but for, let's say, physique development, set your fats as low as you essentially can get them. So fats beyond a certain point don't really serve any additional purpose. They're also the easiest to be converted into body fat. So once you hit your fats, which is around 0.3, 0.4 grams per pound for most people, is a great spot. Beyond that, they don't really serve much purpose. And why have fats when you could have carbs that are actually gonna fuel our performance and get us huge? So quick little diet hack there. Not really a diet hack, physique nutrition hack, we could call it. So yeah, gonna get this down, then recording a podcast. If you haven't already checked out the podcast, you could do so. Link is in the description for the YouTube channel if you want to listen to it on Spotify. Also on Spotify as well. So gonna do a podcast on peptides for fat loss, just because getting more than a couple questions from I guess because how popular it's getting on TikTok, to be honest. Every time, at least on my TikTok feed, I'd be scrolling everything. Next thing you know, dudes talking about Reddit True Tide and BPC, TB500, etc. So been getting a few questions from my boys if they should be taking peptides and whatnot. So thought I'd go over the fat loss ones in this podcast, and then maybe another one on like BPC and some other ones. But yeah, looking forward to it. Made the notes for it this morning, and get this down, get the brain fueled, ready to go, and yeah, go talk some stuff. Alright, just had to do a quick grocery stop. I usually do my grocery shop on Sunday, but ran out of a few things, so they had some cut up watermelon, so might as well. Ground beef, got some, they actually had hydrogen tabs. Usually I would get them from H2 Tab, but since they got them here, don't gotta pay for shipping and all that. Also, the duties now from the States for some reason are ridiculous, so won't be ordering from the States anytime soon. Got the best goated frozen blueberries. Got some banana, red bell peppers, of course. Just ran out of EAAs, so we copped some EAAs, kiwis, and then we got, of course, for the gut health gains, some kimchi. Nice big bottle of kimchi. So got the meal 3 cooking up right now. Potatoes are becoming potato wedges. So we'll see how they turn out. I can never figure it out at the time. I should have it down with science by now, but I don't know. Sometimes I go too much, and then some of them are burnt, and I mean, disaster. But we'll see how they turn out today. All right, meal number 3 all cooked up. Got the green beans perfectly cooked. The potatoes came out pretty damn good. Like I like them kind of crispy, so been figuring out still the exact time to do them. I should have it down to a science by now. I know it's crazy, but chicken came out well. Added some kimchi in here, and then been rocking with this pineapple habanero hot sauce. Used to not really be a spicy kind of guy, but I don't know, expanding the palate with the hot sauce, and the kimchi is kind of spicy as well. So I'm gonna get this down. Got a little bit more work to do. Then a couple of my boys, everybody's moving back up here. I go to Guelph, by the way, if you don't know, so everybody's coming back up. So we're gonna go on a little ride. I'm gonna take my motorcycle. Hopefully I don't die. Knock on wood. Yeah, should be sick. So on the topic of food selection, as calories get higher, I think it is important to stick to whole foods, not only to hit your micronutrient needs, but also to keep your gut health on point. Because yeah, you can stuff your face, eat all the food, but what good is it if you're not absorbing it? But with that said, if you're eating 3,500, 4,000 calories, there will come a point where getting all of that food through whole foods, depending on your appetite, some guys can easily do that, may become an issue. And that's where I tend to, with clients, I tend to favor organic juices, dried fruits, raw honey, cream of rice, shakes. So we're not jumping over to the ultra processed foods, which unfortunately is the road some people go down, because you can absolutely still hit your macros with 95% of your diet still being whole foods. So about to make the last meal of the day, which is ground beef, extra lean, rice, peppers, and pineapple on the side. Or sometimes, since calories are not that high for me right now, they're only about 2,600, I'll go a Ninja Creamy in cream of rice. So I got like a chocolate fudge cake essentially with like berries, and then a sick ice cream with it. So banger meal, but I'll have that maybe like 2 times a week just to switch things up a little bit, because hunger still is quite high. So about to get the optimal sleep environment locked in, blue light glasses on, switch this bitch into red light mode, no overhead lights, and then hit the hay. So hope you enjoyed this full day of bulking, and I will see you in the next video, building episode 7. Peace.